Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 197, where once again we challenge the question, how much fun can a grown man have playing with cardboard? We have quite the break here today, as per the usual. A hearty hello to Brad, Chris, Hunter, and Dale. As per the usual, we'll vamp here for a couple minutes, wait for some time for people to dive in. Overall, we've got some decent stuff. So, 23-24 Premier, 23-24 Engrained, and then the rest were, 23-24 Skybox, I suppose. And the rest were going into 24-25 Town. So we got Ice, Credentials, and of course, the big bad boy SP Authentic that brought us this card last week that got the whole world talking about it. Our dual signed, hard signed Sidney Crosby, Mario Lemieux at a 25 that went to our fine friend Robert. So hearty congrats there. Once again goes out to him. One trade to announce. Good old Chris McCulley. Hello, Yvonne. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're also doing well. And Hunter and Levi's here too. We have one trade, so Chris McCulley ended up with Boston. He sought out Downtown Dale Trites, and I'm sure that Dale got his favorite team. So Dale sends him Minnesota in return, and Dale gets to enjoy the break having the Bruins, which in my personal opinion, that on its own, yes, you want some nice stuff for sure, but being able to go in just with your favorite team is quite solid there too. As per the usual as well, was there another trade? Nobody reached out to me, I'll tell you that, Dale. People got to tell me that there's trades. Goodness gracious. Well, I will take a look really quick. So, Brad and Hunter, did either one of you message the store before the 1:55 p.m. deadline? All right, what did you two guys trade? Maybe let me know. Carolina for Dallas? Is that the shtick? Next time, please give me the heads up, if you could. I'm okay to do it here just because we haven't opened any product here yet. And it was with who? Hunter. Hunter who? Hunter B or Hunter M? I got a sheet here. I guess I can just look. 21 is Dallas, so Hunter M. All right. So 2 trades. All good, Brad. I'm just giving you a hard time because you know I love you. But yes, please just give me the heads up. I'm glad that you noticed that, Dale, because if you guys are even a couple minutes late to the break and you're not sure, if as soon as I open the first pack, that's it. So it's all good. So don't worry, you guys. You can have your trade. The trade has gone through. So you guys have swapped Dallas and Carolina. So now we have Hunter with Carolina, and we have Brad Clare going in with the Stars. Excellent. As you can see, people are leaving numbers. Why would they do such a thing? Well, if we can actually get a card that has that number on it, you'll win a prize. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say we get a Future Watch at a $9.99, and let's say Clayton is correct, and it's number 2 of $9.99. As long as he liked this feed, he will get a prize. I need your likes and your reactions, and if you don't actually leave a like on the feed, there's no prize. I'm very vain, and I need all of your attention. So please, give me all of your adoration and your love, let's just say. Adoration? Adoration? Yeah, I guess adoration. Alright, enough's enough. By the way, we got some new card stands here. You may notice some of these are a different color. Once again, brought to you by Levi. These are going to represent our 3 stars of the night. So I'm going to kind of continue to fill those potentially throughout the day. We'll kind of figure out what that is. Maybe we'll move things, we'll do different stuff. But we'll call it in the ring, kid. No good wrestling match was ever done when they figured it out ahead of time. 23-24 Skybox will be the number 1 that we're doing here today. Box number 23 for you superstitious lot out there. I'm going to back my camera up here just a sec. Hold on. A little rigmarole. Running out of room already. There we go. Ba-boom. 15 packs, 7 cards, as per the usual. You guys are well aware, Skybox. 4 base cards, 1 high number base card, a base rookie, and an insert in every box, or every pack, rather. We're looking for PMGs, jambalayas, some very hard-to-hit case hits, and, of course, the possibility of autographs as well. And, Robert, that's for you. There you go, Robert. All right. off we go with pack number 1. We're going to move Wild Willie over here. Pop him right there. There we go. Actually, let's put him on the Engrained. A little bit of a safer. Give me a Bork or Kurt today and I'm happy. Oh, well, I'm so thrilled, Dale, that you don't have any major ass there off the hop. Will there be any special giveaways for Break 200? I am planning on putting something together. And, really quick, Series 1 is due to be released middle of October. We are planning an in-store case break, as per the usual, and more than likely it will be multiple cases. So, actually, let's just, there we go. It will be multiple cases, at least 2, maybe even we try for 3. I will have the details of that figured out tomorrow or Tuesday, and we're probably not going to start taking names for it until I would say Friday, maybe earlier, but just to give everybody a heads up of what that plan is. If you have any questions on it, just feel free to ask. We've got Anders Lee, Kemper, Cole Perfetti, or someone I know calls him Cole Perforati, and Patrick Line. Brock Faber up on the board here to start things off. The premium prospects, like it's Chris on the board. Raphael Lavoie with a base rook. And Lil Gouda Trevor Zegras is your high number base card. Yeah, the Faber's nice, so maybe that's not the banger Chris was necessarily looking for. Newfoundland's own Dawson Mercer. We got D-Lark, Matchbox 20, and Monty. And we have a Connor Bedard rookie card in our second pack, which will certainly take that. The Meltdown, if you will, with Bedsy. There's a quick peek there. Samuel Bolduc and AM34 are your high numbers. We'll put Bedsy right there in that little slot. And Chris Shaw has Chicago. Chris Shaw, a new participant here in the break, so we're happy to have you. And always a good day to get any Bedard rookie card, never mind an insert rookie or that type of thing. So, not a bad start. Backstrom, Stevenson, Seth Jarvis, and Linus Allmark sans blanket. Jackson Lacombe is going to be your Skybox rookie, one of the more prettier parallels that they would have. Sean Farrell and Neon Leon is there. I don't mean to say one of the prettier parallels to put down the other parallels. I say that in a way because I really adore the way that those inserts look. Hopefully everyone's ready for week 2 of football. Everybody seems to think my Jaguars have a chance against the Bengals. I'm not sure what that's all about. Zach Rowinski, Quentin Byfield, Josh Norris, and Anthony Beauvillier. Behind that is going to be Owen Beck, premium prospect with Montreal. We've got Vincent Iorio, and don't look Maple Leaf fans, it's Mitch Marner in the blue opposed to the black and gold. Strange that Fedotov was traded to the Jackets. Could Merzlikins or Greaves be traded? Yes. Yes is the answer to that, Eval. Columbus is a strange team in general, and when you mix in how strange Philadelphia is, it's kind of uncertain to know anything that they're doing. Honestly, with the youth of a Jet Greaves, maybe they go in with Merzlikins and Fedotov, or maybe they just literally put Fedotov in the minors and you let old Elvis run the show, but that's a good question. Ryan Strome, the workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins, Pete Yaizo, Noah Dobson, and Alexander Gorgiev. Behind that is some energetic explosions featuring Andrei Svechnikov, Yaroslav Askarov, and the Great 8. These are high number. Hurt is going to Edmonton, I believe. Dale, I said, I think 3 weeks ago, as soon as Carter Hurt was cleared of everything, he was in Edmonton. That's what they said. He's not with the team, wink wink, but he's up in Edmonton working out and getting back into game shape. And if you're Edmonton, why the heck not? You go in with Skinner and Hurt, and you try to make Hurt win the competition, and I think Edmonton's lost too much. Whoa, Jags tutty already. Jeez, that's pretty sweet. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate the heads up there. Sanderson. I've got pretty much all of the Bengals offense between 2 fantasy teams, so hopefully it's a high-scoring game. Keandre Miller, Brandon Hagel, and Panther Nightmare Jonathan Marchessault. Aiden McDonough is your Skybox rookie. Matt Murray is your base rook, and you've got Adam Fox, former Norris Trophy winner. Pass that. You can see a post of Hart will only consider U.S.-based teams. I don't think Carter Hart can be a beggar or a chooser at this point. And let's be real, if you're going to go anywhere, why wouldn't you go to Edmonton and go play with McDavid? Sign a 1-year, $1 million deal and try to get your life back on track. No, I'm going to hold out because I want to go to San Jose. Like, come on, Carter. Zach Hyman, Laffy, Vejmelka, Philip Grubauer, and there is your 9.461 kilometer Owen Power. Those ones are slightly tougher hits, so a decent little pickup there for Buffalo. Some nice foil shine there to it, certainly. Luke Hughes is your base rookie, and don't look Colorado fans, it's Mikko Rantanen as your high number. We'll see what the rumor is. We'll see if the rumor has any validity to it. Carter Hart's talking like everybody's lining up to make him deals. Is that why Fedotov's gone? Do you think Philadelphia's making room for Carter Hart? Come on back, Carter. We'll take you again. If I was him, I would run as far away from Philadelphia as possible. Kuzmenko, Joe Pavelski, Nick Schmaltz, and James Hetfield's favorite player, Noah Cates. Downtown Dale Trice's favorite player in the whole wide world, Chewy, Matthew Tkachuk, featuring the Z-Force. Z-Force typically in all the Skybox products, whether it's a multi-sport or something like hockey, if you will. And a beautiful, beautiful picture there of everyone's favorite Chewy. Matthew Poitras, base rookie for Downtown Dale Trice, and Connor Hellebuyck featuring that alternate jersey with Winnipeg. Halfway through the box, main hit has not been discovered yet, even though we got some decent stuff. Got Tarasenko, Andrei Svechnikov. There goes my gagging. Well, you know what? I was going to say something, Dale, and this is a kid-friendly program. Taylor Radish, and it looks like a red PMG poking out the corner, so that would be your hit of the box, one would have to imagine. Typically what we're going to do is take that, we're going to put it right over top of this box ice. It'll be on cam while Willie will guard it, and we don't want it to be anticlimactic. So we'll open it once we finish off the rest of the box, not at the end of the break. But we're just going to keep going through the packs, and then we'll see what that, I would imagine, red PMG, who it would link up to. Mackenzie Weegar, Stu Skinner, Morgan Frost, and Philip Forsberg. And we have a goose eggs of Krelvij Melka. So Jacob Pelletier, former Moncton Wildcat, and Brady Tkachuk. The goose eggs are a very difficult hit. So that would be one of your more rare cards. Goose eggs, Palladium, and Quick Strike cards fall to 1 in 120. So this type of card is only in 1 in every 8 boxes, and it will go to Arizona. And Arizona belongs to Trevor. So Trevor, a hearty congratulations there with the goose eggs. We'll plop that right there. C'est pas bad, là. C'est pas bad. Right side of the box now. Seth Jones, Owen Power, Bowen Byram, and Thomas Hurdle. We've got the Tatari Star for the aforementioned former Moncton Wildcat, Jacob Pelletier. A Tatari star is described as a star that is expected to grow to equal or greater power than the sun. And second best Cooley in the league, Will Cooley, with UC Saros as your high number. Everyone, of course, knows that the best Cooley in the league is 2-time Stanley Cup champion, Dmitry Kulikov. The man that, well, you know what? We used to say the man that shall not be named. I guess we're allowed to talk about him again. Or do I have to wait till October 15th before I can talk about him either? Either way, it's Carter Hart. Oof, it's weird to be talking about him again. Shane O'Wright with Alex Newhook, the old Newfie boy. Ryan O'Riles. And we got Lucas Rusek with Buffalo as a premium prospect. Adam Fantilli gets Columbus on the board with a base rookie. And Brent Burns. Is your high number. 1, 2, 3 packs to go. Oh, I thought it was Logan Cooley. Which one did you think was Logan Cooley? The Goose? The Goose is indeed loose, Trev. Dubois, Logan Thompson, William Eklund, and Pavel Zacha. And it's your first little head, floating head, one of the most underrated players in the league, Jesper Bratt, who's getting quite a bit more love here lately for sure. But Jesper Bratt, because we all know everybody loves little head. John Beecher is your base rookie, and the Nuge is your high number. The beat goes on. Wonder what our PMG is going to be. Lucas Raymond, Nazem Kadri, Slav, and Johnny G. Your rookie is going to be Simon Edvinson with the Metal Universe. Luke Evangelista, one of the best televangelist names that you could have. And Quinn Hughes, the first favorite Cooley in the league. Oh, I see what you've done there, Chris. Shoot, I guess I do have to consider Logan Cooley. Sup, Fred? However you made it. Crap. I guess I do have to consider Logan Cooley because Will Cooley's name isn't even spelled the same either. Well, once Logan Cooley wins the cup, then we'll have a chat. There's Dale. Torrey Krug, J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Marc-Andre Fleury, Frederick Anderson, and Pavel Buchnevich. Your last card will be a meltdown with a veteran. This time it's Victor Hedman, Mackie Samoskevich, top rookie in the Panther system, and Cole Caulfield is your base rook. So from there, we'll just kind of plop that over to the corner. And now it's PMG time. We got a little bit of focus here. Tyler Bertuzzi act as our blanket. White bucket, 92. I get a feeling I know where we're going. And you know what? I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong. That's quite the heater. By the way, the aforementioned second best goalie in the league, Logan Cooley, and Clayton Keller. So is Will Cooley now the third best goalie in the league? Probably. It's my break. It's my rules. That Marco Kasper's a rookie, by the way. So who's got the Red Wings? Because that is actually Jeremiah. That is, for a PMG, that is pretty friggin' sharp. PMGs are notorious for chipping. They're supposed to chip. That is almost the allure. It's almost impossible to have a PSA 10 PMG. If you get a 7 on a PMG, you've gained value to it. That is just the way that those work. And just giving you kind of the quick look, it's pretty sharp overall. Like, the chipping is very minimal on the edges, and that is a top prospect out of the Red Wings system. Once again, I'll show you a look at the back. Number 50, the number we're looking for. If you have guessed number 50 you have liked this feed, you have won a prize. And Austria starting to pump out some players, right? It used to be Marco Rossi was really the only guy mentioned, and now you got Marco Kasper. So Marco times 2, if you will. So let's put Bedsy here. Bedsy, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And your new first star of the night is Marco Kasper. So that's kind of what we'll do. Our little colorful 3 stars. We'll sort of continue to update them as the boxes come out. And then we'll use all of our other guys here to kind of show the rest off. So major congrats to you, Jeremiah. Jeremiah typically does 3 spots, winning with 1 this week. Got Detroit, and certainly worked out for the best. So awesome for you, my friend. Next up, Ice, baby. Probably my favorite product, just straight up, is Ice. I love SP Authentic. I love Skybox. Ice just has so much potential. That was box number 23 again, which I call a success. This one, box number 80. Everybody loves when the numbers end in 5. And so Ice has an extra Ice Premier this year. And we are looking for the exquisite cards. The exquisite cards are those very thick 180-point cards. They can go all the way down to a 101 patch auto, and you can also get a higher number non-auto, non-patch in there as well. Snowmen are not in here, Dale. That would be 23-24 that the Snowmen would be in. But you'll get a pretty good look. Half a dozen cards per pack. You're going to get your base cards, of course. You'll get a green parallel in every box with an insert, and then typically your base rook there at the back. And I don't know if I gave a box flip for Bob or for Robert before, but whoever the other guy was, this is for you. Don't blame me, blame my memory. If we get a Frozen in Ice card, we'll go over the rules for that should we get one. They're typically 1 in every 2 boxes. And same idea. There you go. There's a big chunky monkey right off the hop. So we're going to take this, same thing, while Willie stands guard, and we're going to continue to go through. So we will open that pack once we're done the rest of the box here. Any packs that don't have that thick card of a box topper. Sid the Not So Kid is here. We'll get a little bit of focus on that beautiful pen. There we go. There we go. Behind Sid, you got Matt Boldy and Zach Hyman. Your green will be, once again, Sid the Not So Kid. And there's your first Ice Premier, Marshall Rifai. These can be numbered as high as $9.99, so to get one at a $3.99 is quite solid. Some of these at $99 are autographed as well. So I'll show real quick. My camera's going to get mad because it's going to try to see through the card, but number 364 is the number we're looking for. And Marat Kuznetsov with Minnesota. Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov? Mom, can you make the Kuznetsov tonight? Yes, yes. Anything for my lovely boy. Mitchie Marner. Kaneki. And Brock Faber. You're green, once again, Marshall Refi. So, Toronto, I think Levi, you were lucky enough to get Toronto today. So, you're on the board with a nice premier for that refi that we showed. Now, you got a nice green one to go along with it. So, and there is Ice Premier number 2. This time numbered at a 249. 247 is the number we're looking for. Brad Lambert gets a nice clear-cut Winnipeg card on the board. And Winnipeg belongs to Kevin. So there you go, Kev. That's a pretty solid pickup there on its own. And your base rook, it's Brad Lambert. So depending on the team you have, you guys are now going to be PCing certain guys. Brandon Lambert and Marshall Refi seem to be the ones. Keep in mind, we are 24-25, so readjust your thinking for the players we're looking for. There's your base rook, Joshua Roy. We got some orange peeking out. Pedersen, Mason Marchment, and Connor Bedard sophomore card. Your green will be Matt Boldy. And we have some spice with Connor Bedard. So the shtick of these is kind of like the Allure color wheel to an extent. You're supposed to collect all the different spices, all the different colors, and at the same time, the hotter ones are the harder ones to find. They're quite sharp though. They really do look like an Allure style card, and it may not be a rookie, but it is a second-year card for Connor Bedard. And shame that Bob didn't get his Blackhawks here in this break. But Chris Shaw did, so congrats, Chris. I mean, I hope it's Bedard Day, but I hope that Bedard comes out more in Engrained and Premier, if I may say so myself, not to be selfish. Nikita Chubrikov is at the back with Keandre Miller, AM34, and Kevin Korchinski. Your green will be Zach Hyman. And we have another numbered card off the board. It is the black-white Troy Terry. It's number 7 of 99. They got quite the... Oof, my camera is just like... Can't deal with all this reflection. It's just... There we go. Maybe get a better look at that. As you can see, lucky number 7. Somebody out there must have picked number 7, I would have to imagine. And I'm sure they liked this feed as well. That goes to Greg. So Greg, also a new participant here in the breaks. And Greg's on the board with a Troy Terry out of 99. The beat goes on with the last pack on the left side. Granted, we have one more of those big, thick ones there to go. Sebastian Aho, Kopi, and the Sway Man. Mitchie Marner is here in green form. And there's what we're looking for. Your base rookie, Zachary Bolduc. Nobody cares. Well, you do. He's a Montreal kid now. But that is quite the boomer. So a rookie Lane Hudson out of only 199. That indeed goes to Bob Dunnett. And that is a very fireful card right there. I got to keep the box loader there behind it, just so my camera doesn't get too. You can tell the clear cut there to it. Boom. Number 88. If anybody out there has got past as number 88, you have also won a prize. Brad, I will mark your name down. Dale, did you pick number 7 as well, or did you pick something different? You always pick number 4, don't you? Oh, right. Well, here we go. So sorry, Connor. You're being relegated to there. Let's plug veg down. Lane will fall into the second slot. Actually, I guess we'll just put Connor right there, right? Dadoy. You got 12. Okay, we got it. Brad. Make sure you like this feed, Brad. I'm watching you. Ta-da. All right. Quite the operation we run here. Well. Some of those Ice Premiers, as mentioned, they can go out of $9.99 and such. So to get something that short printed out of Hudson, that is quite decent. You picked 8 at the start, Hunter, but did you pick 88? Dale always asks me that. I'll pull card 2 out of 10. He'll say, I got 12, do I get half a prize? Or that type of thing. We do have a swatch here. We will show this one off, so that is going to be a jersey hit. We'll see what else comes with it. Your base rookie is going to be Liam Ogren with Minnesota. You got Fantilli. Only a couple cards because you got a thicker one here. So Devin Cooley is going to be your green. It is a rookie. Keep in mind, it may say Sharks. It is a Calgary card. It has flames down there and, without ruining it, the flame logo at the back. So that is a Calgary card. We'll put Fantilli back to be our blanket. And off we go to find out what is behind Adam Fantilli. Adam Fantilli. There we go. I want to get some nice focus on it. Dun, 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 dun. Well, rookies, what we want to see. Nothing wrong with that. Brennan Hoffman, nice little rookie swatch. Get that beautiful blue color match when it comes to that card as well. We take a quick peek-a-roo there at the back. Very rarely will you find anything game used from the rookies, but a very nice hit for the Rangers. You can take that all day. And that's Mark. Mark, you have the Rangers, my friend. So beautiful rookie swatch there for Brennan Hoffman. We'll get that on a card stand there as well. Ba-boom. Sipha Badlaw. Lawrence just threw a pick in the end zone. Chris, can you keep the updates positive, please? You trying to do rattle me? This is working. I don't think there's any chance Jacksonville beats Cincinnati. I'm sorry. Maverick Bork's at base ruck. Stranger things have happened. But Neon Leon, Laffy, and Swaggy. Behind that is Travis Konecny with your green, and your purple, fuchsia, magenta, violet, whatever, Igor Sharangovich with the Calgary Flames. Beautiful parallels, though, eh? They really got that kind of dance to them, that disco feel almost. And checkerboard, I guess, is more what I'm looking for. And I appreciate you guys. You guys are all very positive. Trevor and Yvonne and Fredgie and all you guys, like, makes people feel good when you go out of your way to be like, that's a good one for the Rangers, right? Because people are like, all right, cool, yeah, it is good, right? That's what it's all about. Stanky, Logan Stankoven is here. He may be a Hurricane now, but he was a star there. So if you have Dallas, he is coming to you, which I guess, Brad, you now have Dallas. D-Lark, JT Miller, and the aforementioned Sharangovich. Your green is going to be a rookie card for Josh Doan, which is with Arizona, going to Trevor. And once again, a beautiful purple, fuchsia, magenta, violet, whatever, for David Pasternak. And a little bit extra specialness there, as Downtown Dale Trades has the Boston Bruins, his absolute favorite team, and a beautiful purple card there. And it kind of allows you just push the value aside, right? It's not going to be sold, it's not going to be anything like that. It's nice when it goes right into a collection. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome into the break. Jeremiah, if you're just joining, you just missed the pull of Skybox, which was a red PMG Marco Casper. That is a rookie PMG, and is an absolute boomer. So congrats to you if you just got here, Jeremiah. Check it out. Passes back again. Lucas Raymond, tell Frank Vetrano. Brock Faber is your green. Yet again, the purple that Yvonne talked about earlier is Ivan Fedotov, and your base rookie is going to be Graham Clark with Jersey. Graham Clark with Jersey. 2 packs to go. 2 packs to go. There's a good name there on the back. So your base rookie for this one is going to be Lane Hudson. We've all heard about him, and that goes well with that Ice Premier right behind you at a $1.99. Drew Doughty, Noah Dobson, and Andrei Svechnikov. Your green will be Zach Dean. And it's Marat Kuznetsov with some articulates. Mom is indeed making some Kuznetsov. Or some Kuznetsov for supper. Final pack, and then we'll see what that thick, chunky monkey over there is. Kadri, Troy Terry, a stuck Jack Hughes and Elias Pettersson green, Logan Morrison's your articulate, and Akil Thomas with the LA Kings is your base rookie. Akil Thomas. Poor Miami down 13-0 in New England. I'm sure that New England won't be able to run away with the game there, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll be a closer game than people think. I mean, if Tyreek Hill doesn't care anymore, like, what's Miami going to do? I just feel bad for Jalen Waddle. It's not his fault. Alright. Don't see any shake. So, quite a few cards in this one here, because we got all 6. Philip Forsberg, Eck, and then we got a exquisite behind him. So let's do a little switcheroo so that we're not playing with the parallels here. Move that there. I just feel like I work at a casino sometimes, moving these cards around on the mat. Alrighty. So it looks like we have an exquisite. The exquisite could be one of quite a few different things. I'm guessing it's an exquisite. What else would it be? 'Tis indeed, but nothing extra. Nice hit for Seattle. Logan Morrison, once again, behind him, by the way. We're going to look at that one here in a second. Kyle McLean. Hold on, I'll show you that in a second. So, very thick cards right there. A 180 point, that goes to Seattle. Logan Morrison, rookie, that goes to Matt McDonald. 261 is the number we're looking for. 261 of 299. If you have number 261, my friends, you should know what to do. Ta-da. And the one that we kind of was hidden, nice hit for San Jose. So San Jose Sub-Zero, 329 of 499. No, it's not Macklin, but it's the next best thing. Will Smith. Shame that DJ Jazzy Jeff is not there. But Bob Dunnett gets another nice San Jose hit. He got awful lucky. Jersey, Montreal, and San Jose this break. Nice little purple one there. And once again, 329 is the number that we're looking for. 329 of 499. Actually, let's put Will Smith here on display. Barely, I guess. Move over, Bedard. Only so much room, right? Only so much room. And that, my friends, is ice. So there you go. Not too shabby there off the hop. Move Will over there. Why not? Something's going to give here. It is what it is. But so, Creds. Upper Deck's gone out of their way this year to really improve pretty much every 24-25 product. Credentials is a guaranteed hard-signed auto this year. I shouldn't say hard-signed. You never know if they got like some of the Russians, and this is, I don't mean anything by it, but some of the Russians just don't sign in time, so some of them were stickers. But the point is, like, you got that Ice Premiers, there's an extra one in Ice, that type of thing. It's funny you say that, Dale. They should do snowflake cards. When they did like the snowmen and that type of thing, people were dunking on them left and right, and then they stopped doing them, and they're like, "Oh, I want my Christmas ornaments," and it's like, well, tell them that then. Like, I almost feel like some people are afraid to voice their opinions because it's unpopular. Because if they think everybody hates the snowmen but they like them, they're very hesitant to say that they like the snowmen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna move my sub cam over here as well. Anyway, credentials. The autograph can be one of a few things. It doesn't even need to just be a player. At the same time, oh, that'd be funny. Grinch one says goalies. Yeah, taking goals away, right? Or stealing goals. Yeah, you can work with that. That's a good idea, Dale and Trevor. You guys should design that. Send it to Upper Deck. Box number 86. 886, if you will. Your auto could be a voice of the game. So they have different play-by-play. They have different play-by-play announcers, or just some of the faces of the game behind the scenes, if you will. And this year, they have actual real-deal jersey redemptions. Like, they'll actually send you a McDavid jersey if you pull it. So Laffy, McDavid, Suzuki, and Shane Wright. They put at least 2 redemption cards per player in the entire production run. Most people joke that it was 2 McDavids, 2 Suzukis, and 100 Laffys and Shane Wrights. But I have seen 0. So hopefully we can make that change happen today. And Levi! You got a double box flip because the styrofoam just flew out of it. So don't get mad at me for no box flip. Credentials. All right. Here we go. Here we go again. One of the last, I think the very last time we opened credentials, that's a good start. Freggie got a Macklin Celebrini autograph out of it, so if we can do that again, that'd be aight. Oh, and actually, anyway. Matty Beniers, Jake Sanderson. I'm actually going to get a little bit of focus just so we can show off the look at the base cards a little bit. They're quite sharp. I like the logos in the background. I'm always a fan of that type of stuff. But you're going to get quite a bit of the same. And it was actually that type of card that was autographed by Celebrini. Connor Zary gets Calgary on the board with a jumping on the ice. There's a nice Leo Carlson. Milestone pucks. I'm glad they made this an actual insert. They used to just sneak these into like Series 1 or that type of thing. But on November 10th, 2023, Carlson recorded the first hat trick of his NHL career at home against the Flyers. And what in the world? Looks like 2 autos. Sasha Barkov, of course, led the big pack. Out of 99, the rich get richer. And That's quite the autograph. It almost looks like 2 autos there at first. Talk about someone who took his time in it. That goes well with your Brennan Hoffman swatch that you pulled out of ice. And there's pretty darn good there for the Rangers already. I would say you got your team money back for sure. And Mark, once again, has the rags, for lack of a better term. It is also number 17 of 99. You can tell right over on the left-hand side. And once again, hard sign, the whole rigging. Hopefully it's not going to make the rest of the box anticlimactic, but we will take a Brennan Hoffman rookie without a doubt. And you are correct, Trevor. Someone is now PCing him. And even better, it's a horizontal card, so it doesn't block all the cards behind it. So I'm just happy about that. And yes, of course, Sasha Barkov is at the back. Well. There you go, Mark. It's a heck of a good first break for you, my friend. It has to feel good if you go into the break and you can kick your feet up early, right? Like if you're Jeremiah with the Red Wings or that type of stuff, it's like, wow, all right, I got my hit right off the hop, and now I get to enjoy and hope for the best. And you're right, Jeremy. This is not everything that we've had for sure. But short prints of Will Smith, like a Lane Hudson at a 199. Come on, how can you beat that? The red PMG Marco. We're off to a darn good start, and we've still got quite a bit more to go. Nothing but value here. You guys know that. Alex the Brain Cat, Sid the Not So Kid. Behind that is some front row talent featuring AM34. That is arguable for some people. And a short print, Anton Lundell's 15. For Rasmus Dahlin. So if you have number 15, you've won a prize. In the meantime, Buffalo is now on the board with a hit. And Greg, you have Buffalo. You get a nice Dahlin at a 299. Two base cards behind that is D-Lark and Travis Konecny. We continue. Hopefully we can find a few more short prints as we go. Luke Hughes. Jumping on the ice is yet again Leo Carlson. Saw helmet, some front row talent is Neon Leon. And the favorite name of 24-25, Shakir Mukhamadullin. Super short, 5 of 25. And it is yet another hit for Bob Dunnett that goes along well with his Will Smith Sub-Zero. So 05 of 25, a very short. And we'll have Shakir peeking out the back right there. I'd like to show off the numbering, but it is what it is. And the 9 new kicker misses his first extra point. Robo and the Gradator here. I don't know. First of all, why are you drafting a kicker in the 3rd round? Second of all, why you get rid of him after 1 game? Jacksonville has Cam Little that they found on the street and asked him if he wanted a job, and he said yes. And he was hitting 70-yard preseason field goals. Oh, San Francisco. Have the Bengals scored yet, Chris? What's going on in that game? Shesterkin. Everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand. We have a frozen fight between Kopitar and Draisaitl. Chris Shaw has the LA Kings, and Edmonton belongs to Donnie. So this will be a card that we will have to raffle off between the two of you. Samuel Honzik is your speed of the game rookie, not numbered. And we've got Neon Leon and JT there as well. So the way that it works is that at the end of this feed, we are going to get... Fair enough, Chris. I did ask you not to tell me. You're right. At the end of the feed, we're going to give away a free spot for next week's break. Next weekend is going to be quite fun. 2 23-24 clear cut, 2 24-25 clear cut, 3 24-25 SPA, and we're going to do a 23-24 SPX as well. So we're going to, if you have a free, goodness, easy for me to say. If you have bought a spot in this break, you'll have at least one chance to win that. It'll be a separate video following this feed, and we'll give away this card as well. Essentially, both of the people who own Edmonton and LA go into a randomizer, and we literally just randomize it off between the two of you. So I get it. It's not a huge card, and sometimes people will say, I get LA, just give it to the other guy. It's fine. It's whatever. It's way more... something's in a penny sleeve here, everyone. Let's put that right there. That's interesting. They have these kind of clear-cut acetate E cards, or also known as acetate cards. Could be something like that. So we'll open that one there. We only got 3 packs of the regular cred left, and then we'll see what that thing is. Yes. My job is to talk, and I think I'm doing a pretty darn good job of it, if I may say so myself. Once again, I feel like the old man in the sea, just rambling to myself. If the same person has both teams, I still want to see the randomizer. Sure. Matthew Barzell, Downtown Detroit's always a fan of making more work for me. Laffy, your front row talent is going to be Stammer. A little bit debatable there in Nashville. Hopefully he has a bounce back. And a shorty short for Josh Doan, 272 of 999, debut ticket access. And we already got the Shakir Mokamadul on 5 out of 25, so we'll see what's in that penny sleeve. Consider my intrigue to be piqued. Brock Nelson and Timmy Stew. Timothy. 2 more packs. From there, we'll go to SPA. We'll bounce over to Engrained. And then we'll go home on a box of Premier. Second year card for Bedsy off the hop. Jumping on the ice is a rookie. Might be a second year. I think Zach Benson was 23-24. Either way, the Sabres get a jumping off the ice insert. Brock Faber, yet again. If Chris, you got a lot of favors out of this one. Faber's first NHL goal was the first period snapshot. Was a Wild's opening goal in the 23-24 campaign. Who would have thought? And those ones are actually quite difficult hits. So right quick, Svechnikov and Quinnigan. It is a rookie Logan Stankoven with Dallas. And when you look at the back, it has first 750 fans. So the cards are difficult to find. I'll get some focus on it for you so you can actually see what the heck I'm trying to show you. These little bobblehead looking things. I said there's going to be some we're going to put some focus on that. No, we're going to put some focus on it. Kind of. That's sort of the shtick. We pulled one last time we did creds, or 2 times ago, and it was literally just like it was a ring, and it was the Colorado Avalanche, and they only had 100 of them. So these are just literally kind of scattered all across. Couldn't tell you. Well, I guess they're called first 750 fans, right? So they wouldn't have really parallels when they're all numbered like that. Oh, there you go. Bobbleheads, championship rings, Hawaiian print shirts, jerseys, and repetitive head cards fall to 1 in 8. So you get one of those different parallels in every box. This time it happens to be Logan Stankoven, which is, again, better than most because it is a rookie year card for Stank. So let's, just for the fun of it, we'll put him there and everybody can enjoy the bobblehead. Sorry to block the goose egg. We're going to have to come up with a better situation here. Maybe next week, I don't think I'll have a choice but to put the 3 stars at the front because all they're doing is getting buried, right? And that's the last thing that we really want. There we go. That's the last thing that we want. Last pack before we find out what's in that penny sleeve. Adam Fantilli, Evan Bouchard, Mitchie Marner with Tirana, some front row talent. And there you go. Chicago gets going again. It is a rookie card, a parallel for Frank Nazar. Not specifically numbered on that guy. Take a little bit of a closer look here, if you will. There you go. Nice little parallels or nice patterns. Hypnotizing, if you will. Your base cards are Kadri and Frank the Tank Vatrano. Alrighty. So, here we go. Get strings with clothespin to hang Kachuk. Best. I thought you were going to say make a little card noose or something. Kirill Marchenko, Mario Ferraro. That's a Hattie, featuring Brock Nelson. Cheered to the rafters is Connor Hellebuck. We're going to show the back card, Kent Johnson, just get that out of the way. And now we'll find out what this penny sleeve is. Let's get a little bit of that. There we go. I love that they're putting them in penny sleeves, right? Clear cuts are notorious for scratches and such, right? Oh, 22 green. Looks like we're going a mini. And it's the aforementioned Marat Kuznadinov. Awful interesting that they put a card at a 199 in a penny sleeve, considering cards at a 25 don't have that kind of clear-cut look to them. Well, slightly anticlimactic, but at the same time, we'll take it. I mean, I'm sure Chris will take it, right? Chris? Yeah? No? There you go. And again, I mean, you gotta appreciate it. Like, look. And my camera's gonna have a hard time, but like, there is not a blemish on it. Little dirt, well, not dirt, little dust there, whatever, but like, those are typically print lined and all scratched up to hell, so. Well, maybe they're onto something. It's never a bad idea to put a little bit more plastic on the stuff. Might be a good idea. They would never do it. No card company would. It would take way too much time. But if you imagine if card companies just started to penny sleeve the inserts, right? Add $5 onto the box and they're already coming insert. Imagine all the different dings and scratches and that would be minimized by doing that. Oh yeah, we're going to do SB Authentic now. With the boys who stare into your soul. Especially Macklin. Smith is like, I'm here, but like, you know. Box number 80 starts with 12. What? Was that number 12 or was it just similar? Oh, you're just being a dink again. I get it. Hunter, golly gee whiz, I'm trying for Carolina for you, big guy. We're going to see what we can do. Hoping for a Hall of Famer for Carolina. Your list is pretty limited, if I may. I think you'd have better luck trying for an Aho or a Schvetch or something like that. But I'll try. All right. Well, once again, I mention it because we did so well last time. Last time we did SB Authentic. We were overwhelmed with the riches that came out of it. With our Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby hard-signed dual autograph out of only 25. Between you and I, we were batting around some numbers for value. I think if it was my card, I'd be trying to get $1,500 out of it. So if we can get another one of those, we're good. And Hunter, I know you're upset with Carolina. I am too. I'm a Florida fan. Carolina needs to be in our division, and they suck. So this box flip is for you. There you go. Let that be all of your fears and worries about having Carolina floating away. 2 autographs at minimum. If you're lucky, you'll get 3. A patch auto is a case hit, 1 in every 16 boxes when it comes to our trip to the spa. Going to the spa. Base cards are always very, very clean. They're going to have just that white kind of look with a little bit of team color poking through as we get Jeremy Swayman, Kucherov, and Borkstrand. And we've got ink right off the hop. So you know what? Right there it goes. And we'll do the rest of that pack as we go. It's too anticlimactic when you do it early, right? Now we get to think, ooh, what's that auto? What's a Sign of the Times auto? That's all I saw. Those could be current guys. It could be vintage guys. Neon Leon, Mason McTavish, and Nico Heischer. We have a blue collaboration between Matthews and Marner. Quite awkward thinking of that now. Bashal Tootin got a tutty. Interesting. Red pageantry for John Carlson. You get 1 red per box. And Albert Johansson is your limited red. Luke Evangelista, John Carlson, and Alex DeBrincat is your base. I have Tootin on my taxi squad in my keeper league. Hunter, if it is a Whalers card, it goes to you. So the way that it works, a Nordique card is Colorado, Atlanta's, Winnipeg, etc., that type of stuff. The only time that can get kind of weird is if we pull like a Keith Tkachuk in a Winnipeg jersey. Everybody thinks that it's a Winnipeg card. No, it is not. They are 2 different iterations of the Winnipeg Jets. That Winnipeg card, if we pulled the Keith Tkachuk, actually goes to Arizona, which now goes to Utah. But if you pulled a more current, so like a Timo Solani with the old school Winnipeg Jets, it's going to Arizona. We get some green poking out. Connor Hellebuck, Kopi, and Brock Nelson, who ripped his pants on SmackDown this week. Zach Dean, 110 of 199. If you have number 110, you have won a prize. Make sure you like this feed. Robo, and Don't Bring Me Down. Roop. Pay hints. And limited red is Kevin Hayes with Pitt. Kyle Connor, the Otter, and a little Gouda bringing up the rear. Sounds like the worst law firm ever. Kyle Connor, the Otter, and little Gouda. I got a feeling they work in like New Jersey. Help the Sopranos and the Sopranos quite a bit. Devin Taves, Sid the Not So Kid, Wyatt Johnston. If you call him Johnson, my face will look like that. It's Johnston. Trevor Zegras. It is a bounty card with Anaheim. Once you collect them all, you scratch them off, go to the Upper Deck website, and redeem them to get a prize. Your prize may not be as good as what you win here by getting the right number with us, but it is still a prize nonetheless. Another rookie card for Stan Coven. While I'm with you, Hunter, you had Dallas, so I'm just saying, live by the trade, die by the trade. Gage Gonclaves, Brian Ross, Adam Fantilli, and Timmy Stew. Timmy Stew. Tax being fussy, and the last thing that I want to do is start getting rough with your guys' stuff, so appreciate you giving me the extra 5 seconds to open it. Braden Shen, Sorokin, and JT. Still looking for our Future Watch auto. Jason Poland, unsigned Future Watch with Colorado. Once again, another bounty card. Behind that, Maximum Performance with AM34. That must be a regular season card because, you know. Limited Red is Kent Johnson, not Johnston. Jake Neighbors, Mo Sai, and Andrei Svechnikov is there as well. We now move on to the right side of the box. So we continue. The packs like it. Good to know, Hunter. So when I give you a card that has a big flipping crease in it, because I had to roughly get it out, that you won't have any issues. McJesus, Pasta, Darlene, and that is Frank Nazar Future Watch. Hey, that's exactly what we want. A true Future Watch for the up-and-coming Frank Nazar. I would say, based off what I see at the store, yes, Lane Hudson's probably number 1, and yes, Celebrini's there. Frank Nazar is a top 5 collected player right now. Everyone's hoping that Nazar is going to be the guy. He's going to be like Draisaitl for McDavid. So they're hoping that the Nazar will be Bedsy's main guy. And between you and me, I believe it. If you guys kept an eye on Frank Nazar, in the AHL, he was over a point a game. So, like, LA did the same with the Quentin Byfield. I'm ready to play now. Just take your time. Just take your time. Just make sure you hone your skills. This will be the big breakout year for Frank Nazar. So to get old Frank, pretty major hit. So I am very, very excited for that. And that goes out to new breaker Chris Shaw. So a hearty congrats goes out to you, Chris. I'll show you a little picture of the back. Or a little picture, you know what I mean. A little peekaroo there at the backaroo. And that goes front row center right there. Oh, actually, I guess maybe we should. I really screwed up this whole 3-star idea, but I'm trying new things. See, now it's all covered up. I don't like that. We're gonna have to figure something out. Jackson Blake, your freshman focus. Kyle McLean, your limited red with the Islanders. Letang, Halifax's favorite son, second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, and Chewy. Bringing up the rear. Let's do. All right, let's do this. Hold on here. Dun, 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 dun. I can either give you a little elevator music or maybe a little Anya music. I think Frank Nazar is our first star of the night here now. We kind of do that right there. Push that there. Veg. Take a back seat. This goes here. Get some room there in the back, actually. I'll take one more stand. Pull up that there. Kaboom. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Come on, Thomas. What was I thinking? I am a fool! There. That makes a lot more sense. Back to work. This is how we hook him in to become a regular feed him lots of hit. Who's we, first of all, Dale? And, Coronado, Montembeau, and the Rat. And, woo! Looks like a 3-auto box. And potentially, I'm pretty confident I saw some ink over there. And that's no schlub either. That's Brian Clark, everybody. That's a pretty flippin' solid hit for LA. I'm quite surprised that we had another auto just pop out, to be honest. Guess who has LA? Chris Shaw. So it's the Chris Shaw SP Authentic box. Dale, maybe you're onto something. Maybe you are right. Sweet. I'll take that auto. Huh. Well, now I'm interested what's over there. Collaborating together, Shuffles and Kyle Connor with a limited red of Peter Mrazek, Byfield, Lindgren, and former Rookie of the Year Matty Beniers is bringing up the rears. That goes there. There, that can peek out there. It's like he says Blake. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing, right? Is that an autograph? Like, kind of. It's more like, it's not really cursive. He just sort of printed but kind of connected everything. You could tell he's not quite sure how to do an R. Right? Like, he kind of got lost around the far turn there, but that's all right. We'll forgive him. We have an embarrassment of riches here, guys. I still have two, like, $400 boxes here to open, and we're not even done our trip to the spa. We're doing quite fanciful here, if I may say. All right. 3 more packs, then we'll see what that potential third autograph over there is, and then we'll get into the entrees, I should say. Clayton Keller, Shesterkin, and the Breadman. James Malatesta, rookie card with Columbus. We got former Rookie of the Year Mo Sider, Red Wing Pageantry, and a rookie card for Cutter Gauthier, representing the Quack Attack. We got D-Lark, The Nuge, and Mikhail Granlund following that. Aloha, Robert. Happy you're able to join the break there, my friend. Good to see ya. Nick Schmaltz, Marsha Show, and not to be confused by the recently returned AEW's Riho. It is Carolina Sebastian Aho. Zachary Bolduc gets a green parallel for the freshman focus, rather. There's a cool one for you, Levi. Pageantry for Captain Crunch. Wendell Clark. Levi's a big Maple Leaf fan. One time somebody dropped a Montreal card and it hit him on the hand, and his hand just started to bubble up and burn. It was kind of weird, but there you go. That's a beauty one for the PC for a guy who doesn't sell cards and he loves his Leafs. Met Wendell Clark a couple times. Nothing but positive things to say about that man. He is constantly doing charity work. If there is a hockey event or anything that he can help grow and raise money for, he's there. So Captain Crunch goes to you, Levi. Kirill Marchenko, limited red. Travis Konecny, Willy Nilly, and Alexei Protas as well. And yes, I agree. Just because he made reference of it, there you go, Dale. You can get a good look at that Quack Attack jersey. A little bit of a throwback, if you will, to the old Mighty Duck with the old duck foot up on the shoulder. I'm a Habs fan, but that's one of the better jerseys Toronto has had. Well, I mean, there you go, Hunter. I mean, you're allowed to hate a team, but respect certain pieces of them too, right? Like, I hate Washington. Growing up, Washington always beat the tar out of Florida, but I am a sucker for some of those jerseys, like the Screaming Eagle. I need a Miro. Heiskanen, Braden Schneider, and Nick Suzuki. Bradley Nadeau, freshman focus with Carolina. Doesn't show, with the local boy. Alexander Romanov with some pageantry, and Graham Clark back again with some limited red. Robo, Gold Caulfield, and Matthew Barzal. Final ones, and now, as mentioned, I think I just gave it away. Let's take a look here. Let's get a little bit of focus here. Well, that's kind of what you expect from a third autograph, to be completely honest with you. Gets Columbus on the board with some ink, so Freggie, you get some ink going your way. Hard signed by Alexandre Texier. Texier's still a kid with Columbus there, of course. Take a quick peek at the back. Very well, strong condition to it there, that's for sure. Here's a quick peek there at the back. And there you go with Alexandre Texier. He's taken a step back in his career, Barzal. I don't disagree with you, Dale, but if you had what you had with the Islanders, you'd take a step back too. Brian Halonen and JT, John Tavares, your pageantry, and the first man to hoist the Stanley Cup in 2024 and 2025, Sasha Barkov, limited red, with Leo Carlson and Elias Pettersson as your base. Kaboom! La 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 la. So we'll put Texier right there, while Willie goes here. All right, break is going a little long today, although I don't think anybody's too upset about that. We did make a point to put more packs in this week, just kind of from, let's just say, general customer demand. So now we get into the two big entrees. We have a box of Engrained. Engrained is all about the stick. It's all about that stick, baby. You're going to get one autograph on a carbon fiber stick in every box. It is box number 16, which is Barkov's number, so you know it's going to be good. It's also Trevor Lawrence's number. And we should get... Last time, I think we got 3 autos out of one box, which I'm not saying is normal, but some of these boxes are quite loaded. As you can see, quite the chunky pack there for sure. And Trevor, that is for you, amigo. Let's see if we can... Give myself a little bit of room on the dance floor here. There we go. All right. Hey, Dale, did you hear in the new stature, it's the first time in, I think, it's over 10 years for sure, that Bobby Orr has Game Used stuff in it. Yeah. Game Used stick, Bobby Orr auto, and a stature coming up. Stature releases on Wednesday, by the way. There's your sneak peek inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 cards with a big metal card. Right there, the second to last. You can't really tell, but similar to a cast of greatness, I'm sure. I love Bossy. I think I'd rather a Trottier myself, Trev. But yeah, Bossy will try. Well, that's about as good of a start as you're going to get. The great one out of $2.99, Wayne Gretzky. And once again, his name's not Richard, but the rich get richer. Chris Shaw has LA, so he goes home with Wayne Gretzky. It is number 1 off the bookend. 298 of 299. If you have number 298 out there, you know what to do, my friends. All right. We're okay. We're upside down now. Playing some Pintendo here with Shane. It looks like the next card's upside down as well. That's a little bizarre. But we'll take it. It is number 110 of 349. So a slightly higher print run than the great one. Behind him, looks like a Sabre 22 Jack Quinn. So that's an interesting one because that is a throwback. I'm going to give you a better look at it. Engrained wasn't out for like 5 years, something ridiculous. So they actually have multiple years of rookies in there. That is number 111 of 299. So if you just smash the keyboard when you guessed your number, you probably got it right. And if you look at the bottom, 22-23 rookies in 23-24 Engrained. It is indeed a rookie because the product literally just was not made. I've got some stuff from Jack Quinn. I'm waiting for that breakout, man. I've got a couple things. Looking for that kid to just explode. The beat goes on. I agree with you completely, Linda. That is... Come on. Quite sharp. Thicker cards, too. They're on a thick card stock. Looks like a 75 point, maybe even 100. But back to work we go. Behind Pinto, some synthesis with Patrick Laine, this time in a Columbus Blue Jacket uni. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left to go. This one is quite thick, and we got quite a thick one at the back. So let's see what this big chunky one is. We'll get a little bit of focus, of course. Actually, Pinto is much better on my camera because he won't have as much reflection as that synthesis card would. And it is a sideways card. I did not see the name, but I know that it was over on the left. Number 5, Sweet St. Lou. That is a beautiful card. That is a very, very beautiful card. Colton Parayko often does not get enough love as one of the better defensemen in the league. Rocking the A and out of only 99. Card number 55, if you have Larry Murphy's old 55 out of 99 and you have liked this feed, you have won a prize. And Sweet St. Lou belongs to Chris McCulley. So there you go, Chris. Little good karma your way, hooking up Downtown Dale Trades for Boston. And you get this gorgeous hard-signed Colton Parayko on carbon fiber stick. And most of these are numbered out of like $2.99. The number one thing, Trevor, you literally read my mind. We see a 5 on there. Colton is actually number 55. So I know I kind of joked at Larry Murphy's 55, but that is a jersey number match. Typically, people will pay more for the first, last, and jersey number match when it comes to a short print. In my humble opinion, I find the first and last typically adds like 10%, and a jersey number match usually adds like 15%. So, Chris, if you are looking to sell that card, don't sell yourself short. Let's put it that way. You know what? Why not just add card stands? I don't even... Je ne care pas. Bloom. Let's put some Pinto over top. Again, nice congrats here, Chris. And look at you guys, right? Jeremy and Fredgie and Mattia and Linda. We appreciate all that positivity. It makes people feel awful good. Maybe we go... I don't even know where the heck we even go anymore. Right there on front there. You can still see the numbering. But wait, there's more. Let's see what else we have here behind him. This card looks upside down, and indeed it is. Joe Burrow has left the game with an injury. Well, it's a good thing I don't have him on my fantasy team. Oh, wait. How bad an injury are we talking here, Chris? Like getting checked out in the blue tent? Or... All right, back to work. So there's some ink. Looks like Seattle. And indeed it is. And that is a rookie hard-signed auto for Shane Wright. Say what you will about Shane Wright. I know that he is sometimes not the butt of a joke, but so you're saying the Jakes have a chance. Yeah, that's, you know what? That's exactly what they needed, is Joe to just get out of here. One of my teams has Burrow, the other one has Jamar Chase, so I'm actually quite petrified for my fantasy teams now. Anyways, Shane Wright. Stop distracting me with football, guys. It's your fault. Hard signed. That is a rookie card. Once again, the Oak autographs, as they would call it, 22-23 rookies, so it's a rookie card for him. And once again, hard signed. Very, very sharp. Very nice. If you have Seattle, as Matt does, Matt McDonald, we're going to move that Bedard rookie card out of the way. You know when you're moving Bedard rookies out of the way, that you're doing quite good. Back to work here as we have our metal card, and there's still one more behind that. And it's Lundy, the Electrocast. So, two-time Stanley Cup champion Anton Lundell. How nice is it to be a rookie, drafted in 21-22, drafted in 21, I guess, and to win 2 cups within your first, 3 or 4 years. C'est pas bad. Florida goes to my boy Fredgie, and again, Electrocasts are quite sharp just because of that. Probably about a 55 point, if I had to guess. Love how a rookie has a better signature than Blake did. You mean Brandt? The one that looks like Blake, but it's actually Brand Clark. But that is quite sharp. So a hearty congratulations goes out to you there with the Electrocast. And there is still one more card. I know. I'm just as shocked as you guys. Horizontal. It is thick as well. We're talking like a 180 point. Tampa. Nick Perbix. 2 stick autos this go. So Tampa Bay was getting largely skunked, and then all of a sudden you got a rookie autograph on a stick, 285, the number that we're looking for. That goes to Chris Shaw. So Chris Shaw, all 3 of your teams have come through with at least a little something. So you should feel pretty excited about that. And I am now officially at a card stands, and all my horizontal cards are going to get hidden. So we're just going to add it up here with Texier, and we'll kind of show a little bit more of that after. I do have more card stands. Levi gave me quite a bit of them, but I only have so much room. Cowboys are getting spanked by the Giants. Seriously? What's the score in that game? That was supposed to be the lock of the week. All right, box number 87. I think we all know who wears that number. It's already 3:11, eh? It's time flies when you're having fun. This is our final box of the night. Once again, very quick reminders. We have a free spot to give away for next weekend's break. We are taking names for that break immediately already. 2 clear cut 23-24, 2 clear cut 24-25, 3 SB Authentic 24-25, and 1 23-24 SBX. That'll be what happens next week. If you want to get in on that, we would love to have you guys take part. We actually had quite a bit traction coming into the summer, so we're expecting these breaks to start filling up quite a bit sooner. Some of these breaks over the summer take Saturday night to fill up. This one was done Friday morning, and we had a ton of interest Tuesday. So same thing, if you guys want to take a spot every week, let me know. You don't even have to let me know, I'll just plug you in. Some people do that. And at the same time, free spot, and we'll raffle off that Kopitar and Draisaitl, which, by the way, those cards can be autographed. They have an autograph, like sticker autos on the side. That would suck if I had to go through and give that away. But it is what it is, of course. Yvon! Ça c'est pour toi. Por favor. Amigo. You know, my French is great, guys. It's awesome. 1 pack, 6 cards. Here's your sneak peek. One real chunky monkey in the middle. It is a guaranteed patch auto. It has to be Trevor's time for a banger. He can't get them all the time. I know, Trevor, you can't get a bang every 6 time. Now I feel bad I didn't give you a box for it. Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon. 226 of 299. If you have number 226, you know what to do. Hiding behind that is typically a legend. Well, hey, Dale literally said, all right, I'm not funny. I'm not, bleh, bleh. He said, I'm not fussy. Let's see a Bruins hit. Done. Done. Mic drop. There you go. Ask, receive, delivered. What do you think? That's awesome. Premier Precipice. Premier Precipice. We'll take another little bit of a closer look there. Rick Middleton. Little peekaroo there at the back. Not specifically numbered, but typically the legend cards are much more short printed. There you go. It'll look good in the collection, Dale. Nothing wrong with that. It's I don't even know what to take out of here anymore. It's only going to get hidden, but we'll put Rick's beautiful bald head right over top of Marco. Back to work. Still got a patch auto to come, so hiding now behind Nate Mack is a rookie Hunter Tears of McCown. It is with Columbus, number 323 of 399. Now, what we're going to do, our patch auto is coming up right next. I'm going to pull Hunter and the patch auto away, and I'm going to show you the back. The next 2 cards should have a swatch or a patch to them. And the prophecy was indeed foretold. Cole Caulfield. Gold Caulfield. I like how the light kind of shines through the holes if I can get it just right. Yeah, looks like it's sparkly. Toodaloo, toodaloo, toodaloo. 196 of 199 on the Caulfield. Try not to show the back card. Show you really quick. Game used, of course. And is a nice hit for Montreal. And always an excellent time to get a swatch for somebody like Caulfield. And Bob done it. It goes to you. And the final card, Robo. Another good name. Great pickup there for Dallas. And sometimes the trades work and sometimes they don't. So Brad Clare gets another swatch, if you will. Robo shows up with the Dallas Stars. We are now down to our final card. I will certainly try my best, Hunter, for a Hurricane. If only I could control what comes out of this. All right. This is our last card of the day, everybody. And then I'll let you all go and you can go watch your football. All right. Slow roll. Oh, it's upside down. Once again, 23-24, so adjust your thinking. The third best Cooley in the league, apparently. That is a stunning card, to be quite frank. I know I joke about Will Cooley because I love Dmitry Kulikov so much. Will Cooley is no slouch. Will Cooley played in every playoff game last year. He looks solid. It is a beautiful 3-color patch. 33 of 99, right into the third of it. Beautiful colors showing the Rangers, and I think without a doubt we have a winner here to the break when it comes to who collected the most. Mark, another absolute boomer of a card for you. Othman was absolutely sensational, but that Will Cooley patch, that is, come on, that is quite stunning. Beautiful acetate finish. So you get all that all that shine. There you go, everybody. That's a card that we go home on. I have like 19 contenders for card of the night here. Let's hop in the helicopter and I'll show you a little bit of everything that we've pulled so far. If you're seasick, take your gravel, because here we go. We got Brendan Othman, featuring Brendan Othman. Short print Will Smith there in the back. Rick Middleton autograph. Your 3 stars, Frank Nazar, Future Watch. Marco Casper, Red PMG rookie. And the Lane Hudson Ice Premier to 199. The 1 in 8 box Goose Egg. Shane Wright rookie auto. The Mooka Madulin out of 25. Brant Clark hard signed auto. The Colton Parayko jersey match on stick. Will Cooley patch auto. Texier was here as well. Nick Perbix there in the background. Cole Caulfield. And even still, you see the piles. Logan Stankoven is another short print, and a ton of other shorties back there as well. So once again, a very hearty congratulations goes out to everyone who was here. I appreciate you guys, and I thank everyone for participating. Hopefully you had a great time. I always do. How could I not? All I do is open up cardboard and talk to myself. That's what I do anyway when I'm at home. So, for the meantime and in between time, everyone, thank you again. We love ya, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And don't go too far away. I got a video going up in about 10 minutes that's going to give away a free spot.